stuff.
Okay.
Well, you also got a bottle last night.
Never hurts to ask. Good morning. Candlelight tonight is at 6:20. Mincha will be 6:30. Very quick to our Torah. First of all, we do have two tikkuns. One in memory of Michael's mother and Bill's father. They both have a yard site today. So everybody's invited to partake after the quick to our Torah.
What about the liquor?
That's part of the tikkun. Check the calendar.
I just saw an ad for
I just got back. I'm suffering from jet lag from Cancun. As you know, I was suffering there for all of Sukkot.
So we didn't trust it.
Very quick of our Torah, though. As we start Bereshit, of course, there's the famous Rashi that begins Bereshit. The Torah should have begun with HaChodesh HaZelachem. Instead, it begins with Bereshit. What's going on here? What is it, storybook time? Why do we have to start here? And Rashi says because, Rashi says that surprisingly the Goyim will say, you stole the land. I don't know, we've heard that before. It belongs to somebody else. And the Jews supposed to respond, well, it says Hashem created the world and gave this part to this people, that part to that people, and moved people around. That's all Hashem's doing. And then he quotes a pasuk from Tehillim. Now, if you're arguing with somebody, you're supposed to quote a pasuk that you're saying to him, Hashem gave it to us, but the pasuk actually speaks to the Jewish people, saying, this Hashem gave it to you. So the question is, why does Rashi bring down this particular pasuk? And of course, the answer is very simple. If I don't believe that I own something, then I don't own it. You know, it doesn't matter anything else. But if I believe that I own it, then it is mine. Yeah, at least in my mind. Before I can claim ownership to something, I have to believe that I own that thing.
If you will it, it is no legend.
You know, it's sort of, so it's a very important thing for us to remember that when it comes to Israel, the first thing we have to know, the land belongs to us, period. No ifs, ands, or buts, no sharing the land, etc. So something to think about why Rashi begins the Torah, Davka, with this insight. Just something to think about. Kaddish Torbanim.
Shkaya.
Kaddish Torbanim.